Leek Day is upon us once more. Welcome to the 19th issue. This week we've got more Botanist details, a surprise from Marcus Mint, and more. So grab your favorite drink and let's have a look. Just in case you're new here, the Brighter League is Fenn's fortnightly dev blog, which shares progress on a per team basis, accompanied by 2 infographics to track their progress, with some truly lanky leaks sprouting up. Let's start with the front cover. This week, the team member represented as the Leek of the Week is none other than Steve, the lanky leek. Alright, let's begin by taking a look at the primary image. Here, we can see the Botanist greenhouse that was mentioned in issue 15. This appears to be kind of a hub for the botanist profession. In the screenshot, we can see 3 players interacting with various things around the greenhouse. One thing we can easily recognize, as we've also seen it in issue 15, is the passive botanist station. We can see a player lifting something to put on top of it, and originally speculated that you could pot various plants here, and I think that's what we're seeing here. Off to the left, we can also see a player reading a recipe book, which is interesting as Botanist does not immediately scream recipes to me in the same way that Alchemist and Chef do, for example. Maybe we can make our own fertilizer or something else, as that is something we do know is used for Botanist. On the right side, we can see a player standing in front of some kind of trough. I don't think it's immediately clear what this will be used for though. Maybe we can store water in it? And of course, there's the Botanist bank, to store all of your botanist resources. Aside from these things, the other benches in the room have some tools on them, such as rakes and watering cans, likely showing off the various tools used in the profession. Alright, let's move on to the second image. Marcus Mint has left us all a gift, as the Hopeport Town Square is getting its very own storage rift, right where his card used to be. It's great to see more storage rifts being added to the game, especially in high traffic and central locations. Let's hope this trend continues, as more storage rifts are always welcome. And finally, let's have a look outside the front cover. This image shows a new room, which, judging from the environment and the wall, is close to Stonemaw Hill. In this room, we can see a waterfall and a pond. Last issue, I speculated that the river in Hopeport runs up to Stonemaw Hill, and that we would likely see salmon or trout in it, and I think that in the future, this room may have just that. Currently though, the pond looks to be empty. Something else that is noteworthy here is that we can see 2 bell plants in this room. This is likely because the forager profession will have its resources shift around, as Bones will be moving to Hopeport with the Botanist update. So, this room will likely be their new location. Okay, let's move on to the progress overviews per team. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, here's a summary for the last 2 weeks. The team has been busy polishing the Botanist profession, and it is almost ready for launch. Once Botanist is live, the focus will shift to Update 2, Milestones, the second largest update ever made to the game, right after the combat merge. Fortunately, almost all graphical assets are already completed for it, so progress on it should be swift. Besides this, the content and graphics teams are hard at work on new quests, bounties, and various minigames. Worth noting is that the bounties and minigames will not launch until the Milestones update is live. Now then, let's get specific. First up, the technical team, which is Andrew, James B, and Ian. Bossy Leek Andrew and Legendary Leek James B have both been working on coding and polishing for the botanist profession, as well as making various improvements to storage rifts, with James also preparing this Brighter Leek. And as part of the polishing for botanist, multi-purpose Leek Ian has been mapping for both the botanist and forager professions. Next up is the content team, which consists of Paul, Samuel, Daniel, Harris, and Steve. Harry Leek Paul has been coding for the 7-star Mine of Mantuban quest, as well as working on a new miner minigame and storage rift improvements. Maybe Leek Samuel has been coding for the 3-star Hope Forest quest. Thin Leek Daniel has been coding for Boneright and Stonemason bounties, as well as the 6-star Hope Forest quest. Sleepy Leek Harris has been coding for the 4-star Chronopolis quest, and Leek of the Week Lanky Leek Steve has been coding for the 4-star Mine of Mantuban quest, testing the Botanist profession, and working on the Blacksmith Pipes minigame. Now for the graphics team, which is Greg, Nick, Lewis, James T, and Alex. Laid Back Lead Greg has been working on various graphics for Project Milestone, including known things like lobsters, oysters, bass, oysters and lemon juice, lobster thermidor, grilled bass, puffer sashimi, and brand new chef recipes, including apple pie, raddick and thyme, salmon quiche, poached trout, and roasted chestnuts. Oh, and teak logs. He's also made splash art for the Botanist launch, graphics for this Brighter Leek, and concept art for the 4-star Mine of Mantuban quest. Cactus Leek Nick has been producing graphics for Project Milestone, including a decorative leaping salmon animation and a 2-handed saw. She's also made graphics for the Miner bounties and this Brighter Leek, and the 4-star Mine of Mantuban quest, with some mapping for the latter as well. Sloth Leek Lewis has been working on graphics for the 6-star Hope Forest quest. Jimmy Leek James T has been working on an animation for reloading Greenfly Spray and the new Pufferfish box, as well as graphics for the 6-star Hope Forest and 4-star Mine of Mantuban quests. And finally, Octoleek Alex has also been working on graphics for the 6-star Hope Forest and 4-star Mine of Mantuban quests. And last, but definitely not least, Crunchy Leek Joe and his one-man audio team have been working on audio and particles for the Botanist profession, Miner bounties, and the 3-star Hope Forest quest. Okay, let's check out the infographics. Starting with the side quests, we have 3 changes. Post-graphics coding for the 6-star Hope Forest quest has begun. Aside from this, pre-graphics coding for the 4-star Mine of Mantuban quest has been completed, and graphical work on it has begun. As for the Project Milestone infographic, we have a few more changes. Coding and audio work for a Botanist has been completed, and as mentioned, it has entered the polishing stage and it will be released very soon. Graphical and audio work for Miner bounties has also been completed, so these are also nearly done. Coding for Blacksmith bounties has also been finished, and both Boneright and Stonemason bounties have also been added to the roadmap, with the design and coding for them already being completed. And finally, the design for the Miner minigame has also been completed. It may just be time to get excited with so many things being ticked off, and Botanist right around the corner. And that's issue 19 of the Brighter Leek. If you want to read the Brighter Leek for yourself, the link to it is in the description. Alternatively, if you want to discuss this issue of the Brighter Leek and all things Brighter Shorts with me and a community of well over 400 members, make sure you join my clan, the Blades of Adothria. The link to our Discord server is in the description. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss one of my uploads. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in Adothria. Bye!